about what's in it for you. All right, we're going to make this quick and we're going to make it to the point. Powersport Academy has been doing this for 6 years now. 6 years of helping dealers increase their parts and labor sales, basically exploding fixed operations and doing the things that we do best as a training and consulting corporation. But time and time again, I talk to dealers that I already know, talking about dealer owners. I talk to dealer owners I already know, or I talk to dealer owners I've just met. And as we start to talk about the needs of fixed operations for extended training to see some real gains, it's like an immediate tune out. Like unless we're talking about moving units, talking about fixed operations just seems to get lost in the conversation. And so what's in it for you? For years, I've wanted a tool that says very plainly, very quickly, very easily, what's in it for you. And now we finally got that. So I'm going to take down the logo there. Nope, not that one. I'm going to take down the logo. And you see I've got a website over here on the split screen. So take a look at the split screen here. And I'm just going to go through this really quickly. If you look in our split screen, you're going to see right here, unlock $500,000. Boom. What's in it for you? Unlock $500,000. Unlock your money now. Click on it. It's going to take you to another page. That page is going to say, unlock what your service department is leaving on the table. And then you're going to go through and start your diagnostic. You're going to need to have some of your numbers, okay? Because what this does is this customizes the approach for you. It tells you what's in it for you. Now, this is all based on laws of averages and all those things and the progress that we've made in the past with others. But start my diagnosis. How many repair orders does your service department close in a month? Let's just say it's 300, okay? And I'm going to run through this quickly, so stick with me. But like, what are your numbers? So put in your numbers. How many repair orders does your service department close in a month? Let's just say 300. What's your current effective labor rate? Let's go something easy, right? Round numbers. Let's say $150. Depends where you're at, right? Are you in Kansas? Are you in California? Are you in Illinois? Are you in Florida, right? So that's going to be different across the country, but I'm going to say $150. What's your monthly parts department revenue? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Well, look it up. Maybe we'll say $72,000. Okay. I'm just picking numbers here. 1, 2, 3. All right. $72,000. Boom. Next. What is your service department's gross profit margin? Some people don't know. If you don't know, I just want you to take a stab and guess. All right. Let's say maybe it's 36%. Okay. Boom. What is your fixed ops department's monthly net profit? So if you get a summary at the end of the month from your accounting guy, or if you're looking at your P&L statement or whatever, you're going to know. You're going to say, well, what's my net profit? I hear from so many dealers that they're tired of losing money in service. That doesn't even make sense to me. I can't even really compute that. I've seen it. I've fixed it. But when people run for a decade and go, we've been running this for a decade and I'm just tired of losing money in service. Like when that is the sentiment, that tells me something's grossly wrong. So let's make this number low. Let's just say maybe you're making $15,000. Okay. So and trust me, that number is low. So I'm going to say, boom, right there, okay? How many technicians and service advisors do you currently employ? Well, maybe you got 4 techs, 2 writers, right? You're doing 300 repair orders in a month, right? So maybe it's 3 techs, 2 writers. Maybe it's 4 techs, 2 writers. Maybe it's 3 techs and 1 writer. So let's just say it's 4 people, 3 techs, 1 writer. Okay, you put that in. What's the average tenure in months of your service team members? How long do people stay? 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? Are you one of the lucky ones that's had someone stay on for a decade, right? But what's the average tenure? Like, what's your turnover for, counting lot people and warranty administrators and stuff? Like how long do people stay with you? If the average is 48 months, just put in 48 months, okay? Now, do you track your KPIs? I get it. You're the owner. Maybe you have an idea of certain things, but are you tracking it? Are you tracking the labor rate, the effective labor rate, the percentage of absorption, the RO count month over month over month, the percentage of customer pay to warranty pay? Are you counting like the percentage of parts to labor? Are you tracking your KPIs on a monthly basis? Do you know what your numbers are every month? Most dealers don't, so I'm going to say no. Okay. How would you rate your team's phone and upsell skills? I'm going to give you a 3. And how would you rate your dealership's online reputation, website, and facility presentation? Like when a new person comes to your dealership, do they go, wow, this place is nice? Or do they go, oh my God, don't use the bathroom here? Okay. I'm going to give you a 3. I'm going to let you sort that out. I'm going to give you a 3. Now, we go here. It says, how many units, new and used, did you sell last month? Okay, remember what's in it for you? And then I said, oh, well, if this was about selling units, you'd be excited, but it's about service, so you're not excited. If your service department runs well, if your service department does what we train it to do, it's going to turn over referrals to your sales department. You're going to increase in sales. So we also want to know, like, how many units did you sell this month? Because our goal is to increase that over the months to come. So let's say medium-sized dealership, 120 units, right? Maybe your dealership that sells lawnmowers and generators and snow blowers. Maybe your dealership that sells, jet skis. I don't know, but let's just put in 120 units because it gives us a good baseline. Remember, in this questionnaire, you're putting in your numbers. You're putting in your numbers, okay? So I'm going to say next. It's going to ask you for some information. Put in the information, all right? We're going to have a conversation about this, so put in the information and then get your report. Look at this. Look at this. Personalized. Based on those numbers, this service department's leaving $45,000 a month on the table. $45,000 a month. $535,000 a year. On the homepage where I say pick up that $500,000, right? Pick up that $500,000 off the floor. That's where that number comes from. When you see the marketing headline and you go, that's bullshit. It's not bullshit. Those are the numbers. And those numbers, it's not even top line revenue. It's not even top line revenue. Look at the details. That's roughly $535,680 a year in additional labor, so labor revenue, right? But parts gross profit potential. It's not even talking about parts revenue. It's saying parts gross profit potential, right? So we're saying based on labor and parts gross profit, you're leaving $45,000 a month on the table. Like, just go pick it up. I'm not talking about recapitalizing. I'm not talking about new equipment in most cases. I'm not talking about increasing your head count and a bunch of hourly salaries to generate this extra revenue. I'm talking about increasing the proficiency and efficiency and internal culture of your store to attain this result without going bankrupt doing it. So right here it says Mañana No Mas's fixed ops report. Well, that's because I put Mañana No Mas in as the customer. If you put in your dealer name, it's going to say your dealer name. It says, based on your answers, here's what your service department could be leaving on the table. $45,000 a month. Now it's going to refer you to some of our top products and consultations. Now, it's going to recommend Powersports Fixed Operations because that's our core course. That is our pillar course, and we spend a lot of time in that course working with your staff to get them up to speed on the best practices of running a service department. What is a KPI? Now, remember that question? Do you track your KPIs? And we answered no. So, of course, it's going to recommend track your KPIs. We show you how to track, what that tracking indicates, how to make decisions based on that KPI. Phone sales etiquette, right? I gave you a 3 on how do you use the phone as an effective sales tool. Guess what? We got a course on that. We got a course on increasing your revenue through the proper use of the telephone. It sounds crazy, but people today don't know how to use the dang phone. All right. Customer retention. Remember, we gave you a 3 because what if the bathroom was nasty, right? Your website, social presence, and facility perception score suggests customers may not see your full value before they arrive. That's going to give us kind of like the four hits, right? That we're going to attack that. But we've got a core curriculum of 6 courses. We've got a 7th course that we've been working on. We do live training and consulting sessions with your people, and the training lasts about a year. Okay, so I want you to think about all of that and think about how easy that was. We ran through that questionnaire in Minutes, not hours, minutes. And immediately we got an answer that said, this is the money I might be leaving on the table. Folks, if you're even curious about what we can do for this, if you're even curious about picking up an extra $45,000 a month in your store, I want you to click down here at the bottom of your report. Book your free 30-minute strategy call. Just book it. Just go there. When you get to, let's do this. Let's go open it up. We're going to share this tab instead. Here it comes. You're going to say, here's my email, here's my name, here's my phone number. You're going to click schedule an appointment, and it's going to open up a calendar for you to pick the date. You pick the date, right? You pick the date and the time, and then boom, you're going to hit next and schedule the appointment. Oh, this is one of those things. I have wanted this for a long time. Because like I said, time and time again, over the last 6 years of doing this, I have had multiple dealers say, well, what's in it for me? Or I don't think my people need that. Or we're already busy. Yeah, you might feel busy, but you're not productive. You're not profitable. How do we get you efficient, productive, profitable? I don't only run the Powersport Academy. We run the service training for Hero Hub, right? The 20 Club organization. So we do Powersport Academy and we do the Hero Hub. We don't only do that. We do the certification training for the Marine Retailers Association. So we have access to all of that curriculum. So when we are dealing with these diverse businesses, because running a power sports dealership is not like running a Ford dealership. It's not like running an Audi dealership. It's not like running a Cadillac dealership. There's no consistencies in industry similar to automotive that apply to power sports. Other consultants will tell you there is. They'll say, what we really need to do is bring in automotive technology and procedures into power sports. We need to homologate this system. Okay, that sounds great. Like when you meet with these people and they say these phrases, it sounds great. But in practice, it doesn't work. In practice, it doesn't work at all. Why? Because your business is fundamentally different. I have automotive experience, I have power sports experience, I have aviation experience, and I have marine experience. And I'm here to tell you, although on paper we would assume things are very similar, things are very, very different. So do yourself a favor, go to Powersport Academy, click on Show Me the Money, fill out the questions. Boom. Answer the questions with your numbers, right? With your numbers. See what your results would be, right? At least get the results. If it sounds the least bit intriguing, click the button at the bottom, schedule the 30-minute conversation, and we'll see what we can do to help you bring more revenue to your business and help you grow. All right? I'm going to talk to you later. I know this sounded like a complete commercial, and you know what? It kind of is. It kind of is. I'm shocked that I've been doing this for 6 years and I haven't trained your dealership yet. So let's change that. Let's make that happen.